So I'm just gonna say this because I have to say this. Do you really have to say it? I do have to say it. I know that I rag on women a lot, but I think that if women are emotionally intelligent, they're way smarter than men. Okay? I'm just gonna say that. Because me and Judson will like get into these little spats, and I'm not like keeping score or anything, 7-1, but I'm really not. But the reason why I analyze the fuck out of everything, not just our shit, but anytime that I get into some sort of verbal altercation with somebody, or there's a misunderstanding, I'm always analyzing it because I want to know, am I at fault? What did I do? Is there a way that I can correct this behavior? Is this a lost cause? Most of the time it is, because humans are humans. We make mistakes. We misunderstand things that people say, and we get upset. I know that I do this in relation to my paranoia and my abandonment issues. But because I know that, it's like there's stuff that upsets me, and because I realize like why it upsets me, I can't really be thwarted by it the way that I used to be. Like, the more you know about yourself, the less you can blame on other people. But I've noticed that he has this habit of misunderstanding things that I say and then attacking that. The difference between him and everybody in the world is that he's willing to like talk it through. Like, we got into this argument, and it was so dumb. It was like over conspiracy theories. And he was like, fuck you for forcing me to think about these things that are really terrible. I mean, it was mainly like really sick, fucked up shit. Holy shit, dude. There are a lot of people here. There are a lot of people. This is the busiest I've seen in a long time. Maybe this is a good thing. But anyway, yeah, it's like, oh shit. I just realized I don't have any socks. Oh my god. It's okay. We don't need socks, do we? That's just a social norm, right? But anyway, what was I saying? It was like so important. It was so important. Yeah, there was some, stuff we were talking about that he just was like, oh, that's so awful. Like, why would you want to draw attention to that? And I can understand his point with that. But I felt like he was attacking me, and I called him a weak person. And I knew, like, right when I said it, I was like, he's gonna use that against you. He's gonna, like, use that against you in the future. He's just gonna keep saying that. But I wouldn't back down. Because he fucking left, like, he got mad, and he was like, oh, you can't handle, like, a different opinion or something. And I was like, it's not a different opinion. It's like, you're just like attacking me, you know? Like I'm not just like gonna put up with somebody like cutting me down and then be like, oh well, that's a different opinion, you know? I can definitely take criticism. In fact, I welcome that shit. And like I said, it's like I do get something out of it. And it's not just like differentiate me from like the rest of the world, but maybe it is. Maybe that it's more ego. But it's like I'm very open to the fact that I could be wrong about things. But yeah, if I feel like he's being antagonistic for no reason, I'm not just gonna, you know, take that. I don't think anybody should. You know, you can tune that out. But yeah, I called him a weak person because I said, look, if this bothers you, don't pay attention to it. If you don't want to think about it, don't think about it. But don't blame somebody else. Oh, you put this thought in my head. How dare you? I mean, you're in control though of where you take those thoughts. You're in control of that. But he actually admitted that I was right about that, so that's good. I don't need an apology, just tell me I'm right. It's essentially the same thing, right? But the thing is, it's not about being right. Like, I couldn't care less about that. It's like the principle of it, you know? Like, just because you don't agree with my perspective, like, now you're just gonna, like, cut me down as a person? I don't think he means to do that. I don't think he wants to do that. But it's a defense mechanism. Most definitely. And I'm just wondering, you know, what in the motherfucker is he defending himself from in relation to me? Is that just something that people do? Get back to me, Vortex.